Good evening. I bid to Mr. Faiz Jelani, our instructor and lecturer for this course in English for Occupational Purpose. I am Edward Antili Anak Nicholas from Disabled People's Organization with matrix number of A369A. To start, I'm going to mention our company's objective. So our company's objective is to spread awareness regarding disabled individuals and make them feel included in society. Therefore, in today's presentations, we aim to suggest solutions for this matter among disabled individuals and suggest some implementation for the solutions given. Before we delve into our organization's effort, I would like to share a remarkable statistic that underscores the potentials for change at the recent My Future Jobs. At the recent My Future Jobs 2023 Career Carnival held at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Center, a total of 13,000 jobs opportunities were made available, with approximately 20% of them open to disabled individuals. This inclusive approach involved the participation of 140 companies from various sectors and industries. With such initiatives taking place, we can observe a positive shift in how society perceives and embraces disabled individuals. Awareness has been steadily increasing, with more people acknowledging the unique abilities and challenges faced by these segments of the populations. Communities are recognizing the need to provide equal opportunities, ensuring that disabled individuals can contribute their skills and talents to the workforce just like anyone else. It is through initiatives like My Future Jobs, Career Carnival, and the concerted efforts of organizations like ours that we are witnessing a significant change in how disabled individuals are perceived and integrated into society. So we firmly believe that by creating platform for dialogues, promoting understanding, and advocating for inclusivity, we can further enhance the positive trends. And here is our informative and visually appealing infographic meticulously crafted by our esteemed organizations. Present an exemplary compilation of not just one, but three ingenious and pragmatic solutions accompanied by their corresponding meticulous implementations. As we delve into the captivating realm of problem solving, I am delighted to pass the torch to my esteemed colleague, which is Mr. Hani, who will eloquently expound upon the intricacies and virtues of the and subsequently delve into the details and intricacies of its meticulously executed implementations, thereby enlightening us with valuable insights and illuminating the path towards success.
Greetings, everyone. For the first solution and implementation plan is to create an inclusive workplace culture. By creating an inclusive workplace culture, companies should foster an environment that incorporates diversity and supports all the needs of employees with disabilities. This can be accomplished by implementing several measures, which is sensitizing and training employees about disabilities. Sensitization and training programs involve providing educational sessions to all employees about disabilities, aimed to eliminate biases and stereotypes by promoting a deeper understanding of the challenge and capabilities of individuals with disabilities. Furthermore, disability-specific sensitization programs are becoming more popular among organizations nowadays with its proven successful rate. The overall study indicates that sensitization programs are effective in raising awareness for the organization that employ both disabled and not disabled employees. This training program will not only raise awareness among the employees, but will absolutely promote understanding, empathy, and inclusion among the employees with disability and non-disability employees. Next, for the implementation plan, sensitization and training program can be suggested and executed by the companies with the employees of all levels and background, and the participants should be employees with disability and no-disability employees in the company. This sensitization and training program includes customized modules in accommodate people with different disability, formulation and implementation handbook for the human resource manager to develop, an inclusive recruitment process, disability etiquette training for all employees and customer service providers with no disability within the organization, and training in an emergency preparedness in an organization with disability employees. This implementation plan will ultimately enhance the work experience and productivity of a company with disability employees. Next, for the second solution and implementation plan will be delivered by Mr. Wafi. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Hani. So we will proceed with the second solution, which is companies should implement equal opportunity policies. By enforcing policies that promote equal opportunities for all individuals regardless of disability, these policies aim to eliminate discrimination and promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. All employees have an equal chance to achieve and grow in the job, regardless of their background, gender, color, age, or any other trait. By banning discriminatory practice and treating everyone with respect and dignity, it advances fairness and justice. The policy should be easily accessible to all staff and should include information on reporting mechanism and the consequences for violating the policy. According to Sullivan A. et al. In 2004, anti-discrimination legislation has been enacted at the federal level and in all states beginning in 1975. This legislation seeks to redress essentially individual cases of discrimination after they have occurred and covers complaints on grounds such as sex, race, ethnicity, religion, family status, sexuality, and disability. The focus of the Affirmative Action Act was individual enterprise responsibility as opposed to legislative and economic-wide standards. The legislation spelled out 8 steps that organizations were to complete, including assigning responsibility for the achievement of EEO to senior staff and allocating sufficient personnel to undertake the task. For the implementation, by emphasizing the importance of transparent hiring practices, companies should promote diverse applicant pools, provide accessible application process, and conduct interviews that focus on skills, qualification, and abilities rather than making assumptions based on disability. Furthermore, transparent hiring practice involves making job advertisement accessible to individuals with disabilities, providing reasonable accommodation during the application and interview process, and ensuring that selection criteria are based on merit and qualification rather than discriminatory factors. This may involve using structures in the interviews, blind resume review process, and diverse recruitment sources to attract a broad range of candidates. Another important step is to incorporate policies and procedures for making reasonable adjustments during the recruitment and selection process. This ensures that individuals with disabilities have equal opportunities to compete for positions. It is essential to create a level playing field for all candidates. By implementing these steps, organizations can create a workplace that values diversity, promotes equal opportunity, and allows all employees to thrive and contribute to their fullest potential. Next, we'll proceed with the next solution that will be presented by Mr. Solihin.
Thank you, Mr. Wafi. The third solution is establish Disability Inclusive Program. An effective disability inclusive program implementation would promote a sense of belonging in a community for disabled workers. According to CAHLES 2022, a study of 300 between 18 until 19 years of age conducted between 2004 and 2017 found that implicit bias from respondents increased over time and with age. This highlights that instead of becoming more inclusive of people with disabilities, they started to expressing less favorable attitudes towards them. This is one of the reasons why disability inclusive programs are essential and crucial to prevent further prejudice towards disabled workers. Furthermore, a disability inclusive program can help combat the negative impact of implicit bias by promoting awareness, understanding, and acceptance of disabled individuals in workplace. By fostering a sense of belonging and appreciation, these programs can contribute to a positive work environment where disabled workers can thrive. leading to increased job satisfaction and overall well-being. Ultimately, the implementation of effective disability inclusive program not only benefits the individual employees but also enhance the company's reputation as a socially responsible and inclusive organization. For implementation, the person in charge of disability inclusive programs will discuss the subject with the human resources and finance management teams. The company will make collaboration of companies with disability organization to organize programs exclusively for disabled workers. These disability inclusive programs align with the company commitment to fostering a diverse and inclusive workplace that embraces the talents and abilities of all individuals. With the collaboration programs, companies are able to tap into talent pools and resources in recruiting disabled workers, promoting a culture of accessibility and inclusion by creating partnership with disability organizations. The company aims to foster a collaborative and mutually beneficial relationship that promotes the inclusion of disabled workers in the broader business community. The Human Resource Department will develop a training program specifically designed for people with disability, which includes mentoring and support networks to connect with disabled workers. This comprehensive approach reflects the company's dedication in creating equal opportunity for disabled individuals and promoting a culture of accessibility and inclusion within the organization. The estimated cost for this implementation is below 15,000 ringgit Malaysia. Next, we go to conclusion.
After listening to the solution and implementation provided by Mr. Hani, Mr. Wafi, and Mr. Solehin, does it not remind you of her saying, your disability is not a limitation, but it is strength. So embrace it, own it, and let it inspire to achieve greatness. Because disability does not define a person's abilities or worth, but with determination, resilience, and support, disabled individual can actually achieve great things in the workplace and beyond. It is critical to understand that disability inclusion is both a moral imperative and a strategic advantage for our organizations. We can boost innovation, creativity, and overall success by embracing diversity and fostering an inclusive atmosphere. We draw from a pool of skilled individuals whose contribution can have a beneficial influence on our workplace and assist us to meet our objectives. All in all, by implementing these solutions, which are creating an inclusive workplace culture, enacting equal opportunities policy, and the last solution, establishing disability inclusive programs, we can actually break down barriers, promote equitable opportunities, and capitalize on the tremendous contribution that disabled workers can make. So now let us work together to build a society in which handicapped people are accepted, appreciated, and lastly, empowered at work. Thank you for listening to our presentation. I encourage everyone to continue this critical discussion and consider how we can make this organization more inclusive for all. Thank you.